Bruchim aboim b'shem Hashem. What a great schus it is that we're all united throughout the entire world. Ba'yad la'achim. We learn in the Talmud something fascinating. Omer Rabbi Shimon Gamliel, Lo hayo yomim toivim liYisrael. There were never such great days for Klal Yisrael. Kechamisha asa ba'av, like Tu ba'av. All the great things that happened that the Talmud tells us about. Now in our generation, Yad La'achim has added even greater significance to the day of Tu B'Av. They have united Jews from all over the world. They have united us in tefillah, to pray for each other, to daven for each other, to be mispalel, particularly in the area of shidduchim. There's a woman that called me. She told me she has an urgent shaila, a shaila chamur, and she's got to come in. I told her, please come in right away. She came into me and she told me that she has a niece that recently came to live together with her in the house, in her family. The niece became a Yisayma. She lost both her mother, and a while back she lost her father. So she lives with them. The niece and this woman's own daughter are the same age. They're interested in the same things. They're both going out, and they want a similar type chassan. The aunt says, I have a question for you. When a shadchan calls the house and tells me that they have a guy, they have somebody, a potential shidduch, who do I give it to? Do I give it to my daughter or do I give it to my niece? That's a shaila chamura. She says, my daughter, she has parents. My daughter, we have a family. There is an easier time for my daughter. The niece is a Yisayma. She goes out from our house. She won't have such an easy time, I don't think. Could I mention my niece before I mention my daughter? I looked at her. Azashayla, such a question. Who would ask such a question? This is unreal. So she said, I want you to know, when I daven, Shema Kolenu, I daven first for my niece and then for my own daughter. I thought to myself, Mika Amcha Yisrael Goy Echad Ba'aretz. And I told her a solution, how she could have both her niece and her daughter in mind. She was happy with the answer. We made a pshara that she would call and ask a shaila on each call. She left. Approximately 4 months later, I get a call on the telephone. Rav Goldwasser. I said, yes. She said, I am the one that came in to ask you the shaila with the niece and my daughter. And I said, yes. She said, I have unbelievable news for you. My niece got engaged. My niece was the one that got engaged first. And I was so malei simcha. However, something happened at her engagement, at her vort. My daughter was also there. And somebody came and noticed my daughter and made a shidduch for her. And the shidduch worked out as well. When I take a look at Chazal, whoever prays for their friend, and they need the same thing that they're asking for their friend, they will be answered first. Says the great tzaddik, Reb Shlomo of Bobov, the great Bobover. What does this mean? Doesn't necessarily mean I need it for myself, but when I pray for the next person, when I daven for them, it's like I would need what they need. I feel their pain, I connect to their tsar. And my tefillah is like if they would be davening. Hunenet tefillah. Says the Heilige Bobover, that their tefillah goes up to Shomayim, and it goes ahead of all of the other tefillahs. I prayed today, on such an auspicious day, when an unbelievable organization like Yad La'achim asks us to be united. And that great Ish Tzaddik, who is someone so special, Rabbi Nisanel Gans, unites us all. I pray that we're all answered, that we have Besuros Tovos, Yeshuas V'Nechamos, and in particular, that the organization Yad La'achim has all the resources that they need to help to rescue young women that are trapped in Arab families, to rescue from the missionaries, to do their work. May we all hear B'suros Tavos, Yeshuas Nechamus. Amen.
This Wednesday, August 5th, Tu B'Av, join Yad L'Achim and over 500,000 Jews from across the world uniting and davening together for Shidduchim at 10 a.m. New York time, 5 p.m. Eretz Yisrael time, and simultaneously in over 43 different countries. Check out TuBa'avTogether.com. At TuBa'avTogether.com, you can download the Tehillim to be said on Tu B'Av Together, and you can also submit the names of friends and family to be davened for free in Amukah, and watch many inspirational videos. This year, there will also be a special live global broadcast on TuBa'avTogether.com, where you can say Tehillim together with leading Rabbanim of Klal Yisrael. Please share this video with family and friends, and let's make it Tu B'Av together.